Depends how hot your radiator is. We are underway on the formation lap. Are we going to see anyone join the men's club and spin?
No, I think they're all smarter than men's at this point. And all of them are starting on hard, which is just... I think it's the first time...
At least one person would have tried to...
I think it's probably the first time this season Div 3 is actually all stuck on the same tyre compound.
Probably the first time that any division has, apart from when there's been rain.
Both Alfa Romeos.
Yeah,
mega strategy. Start on cold tyres.
We're just going to see an Alfa Romeo roadblock in the middle of the pack. It's going to be the top 9 and about a 2-second gap to everyone else. And no one has spun on the formation lap.
Oh, don't worry, man. To do your part in the race, someone will spin. We had an eventful qualifying and people were spinning, so it will happen. I think they will make it even challenging for these guys to even keep it out of the wall. So will we see people going...
Through the Alfa Romeos, everyone goes.
Will we see people absolutely send it on the opening laps, knowing there's rain coming and they wanted to get the best position possible? Or are people going to settle in and just wait for the rain to come?
Hayes went miles over her start. So is Halo. Halo went into the back of Hayes almost.
I have a lot of people have invited their lamps, but...
Well, the lights are there. I don't think, the lights are out and no one's moving.
They go... now.
Now they're away. And it looks like Big Bag's got the better start than Blaine. He's going to try and go around the outside. Alan got a poor start from P3 to keep it.
A little bit of a tap.
And they're all safely through. Ted's even managed to gain 2 places despite
Oh, I saw chaos.
Okay. And there is.
Of nothing.
Oh no. There's a VSC for no reason.
Yeah, there's no one. Oh my.
Lembow.
Yeah, Lembow. Or it was either Darkstorm or Wall, and he chose Wall.
I think he might have gotten away without damage.
Yeah, it looked like
he have a VSC for no reason.
Yeah, I can't see any damage on anyone that could suggest there's a need for a VSC.
So we go for the big gainers here. Acids is up 2.
Oh wait, never mind. Jacques has no front wing.
Is up 2. Jacques is down 3 with no front wing. That guy as well. Not what he needs for the championship. Down already to P11. And
maybe that's why there's no front wing. No, that's why there's VSC, because Jacques has nothing.
Oh,
Lembow is also pinned.
Lembow's also gone in.
Damage.
He must have got damage. Scopes is in as well.
But on the safety car restart, Blaine has picked up a 1.3 second lead. Already.
Yeah, we saw Big Bag trying to challenge him round into turn 1, round the outside. Adam Lee's already got a penalty for
and it's only been lap 2. And
half
of the lap.
Lap 2 yesterday.
Yeah, but half their lap has been through a VSC. And I think I got mine on lap 4, not lap 2.
Yeah, it was in the first 4 laps.
Yeah, it's lap 4. I knew my first 2 laps they did alright. But then it's when I was trying to challenge guys ahead.
Well, Alan's gone deep.
Yeah, came in massive effect. Blaine is just extending his lead.
1.6 seconds as it is now. Still very cautious there. Of course, Fat Ted picks up a penalty on lap 3. Well, lap 2 even.
And goes faster. As you
He's
just
got past
dive it down
Acids now
inside.
down the inside. Almost into the back of Hayes as well. Acid's going to try and keep on the inside, but almost spins. Managed to save it, although at the expense of Fat Ted getting past him. And Acid's in the wall. That's definitely going to be end plate missing. How's he kept his end plate? He absolutely smashed that wall, but he's still got an end plate.
That might get past Hayes here, but I don't think it's going to have enough straight. Nope, he's going to have to wait for the...
Got a train all from Alan.
Ooh,
Alan spun. He's facing the wrong way. As I said, we had an Alan train. He spun it from P3.
That would have... Oh, as Fat Ted trying to go around down the inside. Hayes here.
Ted's already down to 20%.
Yeah, I've just realised. Absolutely rinsing it.
All the breakboard markers have gone as well.
What
Ted looking to try and get past Hayes.
Pushing Hayes, yeah.
Chicane. And here
Down
comes
the inside
Ted,
he goes.
trying to go down the inside. And that's the job done. Well, Ted's going to have a bit of a slide, but Hayes causes Hayes.
Also had one, I think. Yeah, she also had one. But hers came halfway through the corner. Ted came at the beginning of the corner.
Well, I think Hayes just checked up to make sure she didn't go into the back of Ted.
Yeah. As now that VSC has caused these guys to have a massive spread.
Scope's fastest lap on those medium tyres after his pit stop.
As we was talking about Ted's ERS here, Adam Lee and Mark Storm are both equaling less than 20% if you put them like fuse together. As
and here comes
down
the inside. Oh,
not a car's whip on the exit though, but I do give Adam Lee the chance
he
to give it.
lets Adam Lee through.
As he's got 0% down straight.
Xhaka now, time penalty.
Right, we've got Asses in the pit lane.
Yeah, he must have got damaged then from when we saw him hit the wall.
As Fat Ted does.
Okay, he's hit the wall again at some point because he's missing his end plate completely now. That guy's still down in P10.
Yeah, he just can't get.
And there's a spin. Ted spun it. Ted has managed to spin and only lose one place.
He's
he's
got
almost spun it again.
Hard art.
He lets everyone through.
Yeah, it's just that guy just can't seem to match the pace of the guys ahead of him, so he's just sitting.
Oh, Ted spun again. He somehow kept it out of the wall there. Doing a nice pirouette into the Marshall's area.
Oh, as that guy and me get close on the exit. That guy is now going to use his opportunity to try and get past Adam Lee.
No, because Adam Lee is rinsing once more. And there's also another spinner in Lembao.
Oh, as they both go right.
And Lembao's caused the safety car just for spinning. So once again, we've got pointless safety cars. That guy's jumped in the pit lane.
Yeah, I think this safety car is on increase, by the way, if no one knows. Like, we shouldn't be getting safety cars for just people spinning.
Yeah, that guy's got...
Well, we have got Lembao with no front wing.
Ted's now sped in the pit lane as well.
Yeah, he's out of here.
And he's retired. Why have we had... It's the same as yesterday where we just had pointless safety cars. We had a pointless VSC on lap 1 and now we've got a pointless safety car on lap 4.
Oh, as Fat Ted said, he had rear wing damage.
That must have been from his spin down at turn 5.
Yeah, that's why he
Because
retired.
he certainly didn't hit the wall down at turn 8.
Driving with rear wing down around here would be absolutely awful because it's such a rear wing sensitive track.
Yeah, I had red rear wing damage in Imola and I was still running P2 before I spun it again in the wet. Lembao is almost lapped.
Yeah,
Gotten
but
away with it.
hopefully the safety car doesn't pick him up. Which it doesn't.
Adam Lee speeds in the pit lane.
Yeah, so the safety car didn't pick up Lembao, so Lembao is now safe. He can now slowly catch up the field, just don't spin, otherwise he will then be behind the safety car.
Or the safety car
Actually,
will drive through you.
Yeah, the safety car will actually just kill him, so yeah, don't spin. I forgot about that, that's what the AI did, and the safety car just rear-ended him.
Godzilla has bad memories of safety cars coming out. Of course, in Australia, Burt Mylander killed him. We've got Warhead in the pit lane as well. So Acid's pit twice, Warhead's pit twice, and Lembao's pit twice. And then that guy Adam Lee Scopes and Jackal once.
Well, Warhead pitted back on his hards.
Adam Lee is gambling for the rain to come soon because he's gone soft tyres, which will last probably a maximum of about 12 laps.
But
The mediums, they could stretch for about 25 laps. So the mediums will definitely go to the rain. But
well, it's
Adam Lee's banking on it.
it's
turning
still
wet pretty quick.
pretty sunny out.
Yeah, it's still very bright, so I don't think the rain will be coming soon, although I think we said that in Spain, where it was still sunny and then suddenly it just started raining. Adam Lee pits again, knowing that he's probably just listened to what we just said. And abandons those soft tyres.
Unless he was on him just so he can go back on mediums to make mediums last a little bit. Yep, that's legit what he's done.
No, you never used the mediums even, they're brand new mediums.
That's what I mean, they go on them.
So he pitted for soft tyres for no reason.
But it does mean the
Now
mediums
costed
can
him
go.
about 3 positions.
It does mean the mediums can go at least lap 25, maybe more.
No, he probably stretched him with about 30.
Yeah. So if there's a late safety car, he'll be fine.
I mean, there's going to be very many more safety cars if safety cars are caused by people spinning.
Yeah.
Or yesterday we saw a safety car caused for no reason.
I just about was able to overtake someone. The safety car came out. I had the best run up I could possibly ask for. So yeah, Big Bag is kind of lucky to have a second chance of trying to get past Blaine.
Yeah, we saw yesterday on the safety car restarts, Bardotto left all till very late, which caused a lot of
Yeah, everyone thought he was
action
going
down
to.
into turn 1.
Everyone thought he was going to go at the start of the chicane to get the best exit out of the chicane.
Well, it kind of looked like he was going to, because then everyone had to pile on the brakes as they all caught him up in yesterday. Of course, in one of the safety cars yesterday, there was a massive chaos. I went from 11th to 6th in 2 corners on the safety car restart. Somehow.
I swear though,
Which was
like,
when-
as soon as you reach
That was all
the...
because of you and Morgan, I think, and then everyone else had to brake to avoid you, and I just went through everyone else. I just went around everyone.
Oh, was that when I understeered into him? Is that the wet one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was after the first safety car restart.
Yeah, I think it was the first
He
one.
went around the outside.
Because
and
it was
just-
the lap after I got taken out, I got spun by Morris. Xhaka's saying rain in 5 minutes.
Oh god.
Safety car in this lap.
Actually, now he says that, I see clouds. I see a lot more clouds.
See, I said it was going to be like Spain, where it looked sunny and then suddenly it's
Yeah.
going to start raining.
Here
I mean,
comes
the rain
clouds.
yesterday came kind of out of nowhere. It was kind of just
Ooh,
cloudy
God.
at one point, and then suddenly
Single
there was no
file,
clouds.
lads. Don't go side by side when someone's weaving. Big Bag and Blaine almost had to go. He's doing it again.
I mean, you almost dive bombed me under the safety car on one of them yesterday.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I had to get. Well, that was off the hairpin because I had to get my tyres warmed up, and because Inter's. He's going now.
Now Blaine's gone.
Inter's
He
don't
saw that
warm
Big
up.
Bag had to brake. That guy's dropping down the order.
Oh God! Ooh, it's full wide.
Yeah, they've all got illegal overtakes on that guy, and then Adam Lee and Xhaka are sideways at turn 1.
They went
Scopes has
full
got
wide
annoying.
in turn 1.
Yeah, I think that guy must have made a mistake coming out of the out of the chicane, and then everyone.
Unless unless they all
overtook him.
thought he was going to go, and then they overtook before the start-finish line, which
Oh,
Alan
Alan's spun again.
I just see one
He's
for it
lost
in the wall.
part of his front wing. He's almost beached it on the grass as well there. Darkstorm getting past Halo. Almost like Halo let him through.
Halo could be coming back at him though, and they're both
Although,
you're
yeah,
into
Halo's rinsing EOS, but he's not going to get alongside, and he's realised that. Adam Lee's got past Scopes, probably rinsing his EOS. Like, yeah, he's down to less than 20 already.
Yeah, it is
Less
now
than 10 even.
getting darker.
That guy trying to get a switch back on Halo, but it's not going to have quite enough. That guy, of course, on those medium tyres, and Halo was sideways, and that's going to allow that guy to go past him. He's gone deep for the next corner.
He's had a bit of a
those
tank slapper.
Those hard tyres, not looking nice at all for Halo. Here comes Adam Lee. Adam Lee backs out of it quite wisely, although he's got a good run. Halo's gone deep again. Here comes Adam Lee down into the hairpin. There's more yellow flags because of Scopes.
Don't call the safety car.
Adam Lee dive bombs Halo and gets the job done. No safety car.
Yeah, as I say, it's getting darker. It's now getting darker. This bike
Here comes Halo back at Adam Lee. Adam Lee has no EOS at all. That guy's now got a penalty. Here comes Halo again. Gonna try and go around the outside of turn 1. But cannot go around the outside. Lembaug's got about Xhaka into turn 1 as well. On the inside. Big Bags managed to stay with Blaine on this restart. Before he kind of drops away from Blaine.
Blaine has been using a lot of his batteries to get away there.
Darkstorm once again, he's got no ERS to try and attack Hayes, and there's another spin in the Warhead. Here comes Darkstorm, looking to try and get past Hayes this time into the hairpin. Goes deep, they're going to both be side by side, but Hayes gets the better exit.
These guys have been battling ever since the safety car restart. But he has no ERS.
And they're both going to find the medium runners behind them. Coming at them now. Big Bag penalty. That gives the advantage to Blaine. Darkstorm got a good exit from the chicane and looks to try and get a move on Hayes, but won't be able to.
He's going to be desperate and try
and go around the outside. Oh, he's hit. He's hit Hayes. And he's that was fast because of it.
That was a desperate move.
He's got to give. He should be giving that place back, but he's not.
That was too desperate.
Pushed Hayes deep, and now here comes that guy down the inside of turn 7. Turn 6 and 7.
That guy was trying to
They're going to try and go
for
through.
more room.
Not going to go 3 wide. Hey, that guy goes through. Adam Lee's now going to try and go through. No, he won't.
Oh,
that guy's missed the corner.
That'll be a
And
warning.
here comes Adam Lee now. Just gets so much better exit on those mediums.
That guy's gone
Almost
deep.
going into the back of that guy as well.
Here's Rain.
Yep, rain is here. Now yesterday we saw it took about 2 to 3 laps for it to become inters. But Big Bag's in already. Everyone's coming in.
Too early.
Why
Way too early.
is everyone? It's literally been raining for 5 seconds.
We saw this. Who was it that
everyone's
went on inters and spun instantly in our division? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nah, it's too early.
We saw what happened to Andrew. He pitted 3 times in 3 laps, became a lap down, and then took someone else out.
Usually you want to pit when
it.
Usually, I mean, last game you wanted to pit
And
when
then
it
left to leave.
exactly said DOS disabled. Is when the lap you
this
wanted
game
to pit.
you want to do it now. It's disabled.
Yeah, so pretty much.
But we see on this game it gets disabled much earlier
Yeah,
than in
It
previous games.
it gets disabled when there's a lot of people on inters. I think it's 4 cars on inters and it gets disabled.
It's still dry conditions for now. By the time
On
this lap finishes, it will
that
be.
guy had a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, here comes Adam Lee.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how much time they're gaining. Because does the Big Bag really gain?
Big Bag, he's gaining a little bit on Acids, but Acids is stuck behind Xhaka. And Adam Lee and that guy are going to go too wide into the pit lane. We know what happens when they try and go too wide into the Spain pit lane. This time it's not the same effect. But we'll see how much time Big Bag lost. Adam Lee getting affected by the double stack as well with Blaine.
Obviously, they're
Yeah,
tired.
look how much time Blaine has gained by staying out that lap.
Yeah, it was definitely a one more lap case.
Yeah, I mean they pitted 5 seconds after it started to rain. And Big Bag has now lost 4 seconds because of it. That guy's up in the P4 by pitting that lap later.
And these tyres will be a bit of overheated as well, because they would have been on a dry track coming wet when Blaine is now on a track that is now wet.
But this track is very slippery
Yes.
in wet conditions. Obviously, it
Worse-
won't be
worse
as bad
than
for these
Miami, I
guys
would
because
say.
most of them are running traction control, so it might be a bit less.
Yeah, I would say this is worse than the Miami one
Effective.
that we did in the wet.
Oh yeah, Miami and here are probably the worst tracks. Warhead's pitted for wet tyres.
I mean,
I think Warhead is looking for yesterday for inspiration, but it's not going to get that wet.
well,
It took about 20 laps to get
yeah.
wet yesterday, not 1. Ooh, that guy lock up. That's going to be a warning.
We'll see what he does, but he's gonna get lapped by Blaine soon.
Another penalty for Adam Lee, that guy, and Lembao and Darkstorm.
Yep, as he spun.
Warhead has spun on those wet tyres, and he's right on the racing line as here comes Blaine. Oh, he's right in the middle of the track. And he scores the safety car. Warhead has caused the safety car by blocking the track. And now, and now he's been disqualified for parking.
Okay then.
I mean, he was just sat on the racing line when he could have at least tried to move out of the way.
Well, this is Said Big Bag, I guess. And now these drivers are going to find the pain of trying to warm up inters under a safety car. Which is horrible.
You didn't have to experience trying to warm up Inter tyres under the safety car in wet conditions.
Oh, that's true, because I was already on wets, fully sending it around.
I mean, I was weaving like anything, and my tyres were still on 57 degrees, and then we were just ice skating for the whole restart. And on that final lap, I literally lost 10 seconds to the people who were on wet tyres. And that was
If I
when
didn't
they
have
were
6
battling.
seconds, I could have fought for the win, but yeah, 6 seconds is awful.
On to safety car number 2.
Hopefully it doesn't rain on Silverstone.
Hopefully it never rains again.
Yeah, I hope we have all of our Europe tracks now are pretty much sunny. As we're just waiting on for Alan and Scopes. It should catch it at the hairpin.
Yeah, safety car will be in next to that.
Yeah, yep, as Alan knows now, almost here. The one thing I don't like about this game is it tells you you're falling too far back before you even reach the pack.
Yeah.
Which I saw gave one driver a penalty yesterday.
And the VSC, that was messed up.
Yeah.
But and then the safety car, of course. We literally all had to came to a stop at one point yesterday just for the deltas.
Mhm.
Oh, I saw with 5 seconds to go, I still had 2 seconds, so I literally came to a complete stop. Down at the hairpin.
Yeah, it's legit what I did. As when does Blaine go? He has been in control ever since this
He's
point
gone
as
this
well.
time. Godzilla's got a terrible
Yeah.
restart.
Which leaves the door open for that guy, but
Well, none of them could overtake him, of course, because you can't overtake before the line anymore. He would have been hoping that it would have been like the old rules where it was the safety car line.
no, it's start finish line now. That's now the top two have pulled away.
Yeah, here comes that guy. That was tight. He's in the wall as well. I think he's definitely got damage.
Sauna's he caused a yellow.
Adam Lee's gone through. Godzilla's still struggling with the cold tyres.
I think
That
all
guy
these
and
guys
Adam
have
Lee.
cold tyres.
That guy rang so much late and he's gone straight on at the chicane again.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
to give
second time
Adam
he's done
Lee
it there.
the run on him through the chicane. I mean, he's got to be able to send it. Oh no, they both sent it. They both sent it.
Oh, that's Godzilla smashed. Godzilla loses 2 places there. Adam Lee's trying to get the switchback,
Yeah.
and that guy cuts him off.
It was Adam Lee trying to send it on that guy, and that guy is sent it on Godzilla.
There comes Adam Lee. Burning his EOS and he's backed out of the move into the hairpin.
Well,
Both of them exceeding track limits
Godzilla's.
at the chicane.
I think this is going to be box or wets. I mean, it does look
I
wet
think
right now.
Well, he's probably got wing damage from that guy dive bomb.
No, it is wets.
No,
No
it's
wing.
not.
It's just the pure wet strap, which it does look heavier. A lot of these
This
guys.
is about the same time that the first person went onto wets yesterday.
Yeah. And
Well,
he
the first
won
person
it.
that wasn't Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, he won it. I think it was McLaughlin. I think McLaughlin
No,
and
McLaughlin
Morris.
wasn't the first.
I think it was Morris.
Yeah, I think it was Morris. Yeah. There's a lot of positions moving
Yeah,
about
and
in
look how
front of Alan.
cautious Big Bag
Acid
is compared
swaps.
to Blaine.
Jacka's going for the dive bomb. He's whacked Scopes, who he's in the party with. Scopes will definitely be shouting at him now. Alan's ran into the back of Jacka as well because of it. Yeah, only Godzilla on wets. Because a Warhead, of course, was disqualified when he was the first on wets.
They're not pitted.
Well, yeah, you definitely don't pit. If there's a safety car, then you potentially pit. Scopes and Jacka both pit.
Yeah,
I think
let's
Jacka ended up having to pit because he outbraked himself anyway.
We'll see what Godzilla tyres can do now. He's got
Scopes
him
is
for
on for
temperature
wets
almost.
and the front wing. Jacka's in for wets and the front wing.
Yeah, they all.
Acid's intermediates and a new wing. We'll see on the pace Alan to Godzilla. It's 8.2 seconds and Godzilla's struggling for traction down at turn 2.
Yeah,
And he's already lost a lot of time to Alan.
It seems
and
like it's
Halo's
on the
off.
borderline.
Alan is past Halo.
Yeah, it seems like it's on the borderline. Like, you know, when we had it
Yeah,
where
Halo's got wing damage.
it was saying this would be inters to the end now, and then it just got heavier and heavier. I think it's on that
I mean,
bit.
it was still saying inters even on that 35 when it was clearly wet.
Yeah, Godzilla is gaining
Yeah.
Halo, but I think you said Halo has damage.
But Halo's got damage and he's just coasting. He's losing time to Alan. He's now 9 seconds behind Alan when it was 8 seconds. So it's still intermediates.
Yeah, these top two are
Halo will
just.
probably pit this lap. So then we'll get a true representation of Godzilla versus Alan. Yep, Halo pits. Lembao lagging. So yeah, the gap between Alan and Godzilla a lap ago was 8.3, it's now 9.3.
Yeah.
So it's still intermediates as it stands. Maybe towards the end, if there's a late safety car, that's when the wet tyres could come into it again, like we saw yesterday.
Godzilla's not far out of it though. I mean,
And yeah, he's gained 3 temps on this lap.
yeah, I think it's sector 1 where it's a little bit more inters because it's like it's where to place the
Here
car.
comes Dark Storm, dive bombing Haze. Into the hairpin, forces are wide.
He did this last time in the dries, I swear.
Yeah. Come on, Haze should be flying. She's a fish. There we go, here she comes. Here comes the fish in the straight line.
It's gonna. Remember, I was thinking of it.
There we go. The fish helmet is made for this weather.
Yeah, I mean it's. As it's an AlphaTauri 1 too. I just realised.
Oh yeah, what's happened to Big Bag?
I don't
Although
know.
Adam Lee does have 9 seconds of pence.
Maybe that's what happened to Big Bag. Maybe it just let him through 9 seconds. He was like, "Hey, I can get that." But he does have a 3 seconds himself. He gets one more, then it's only a 3-second gap he's got to lose. Well, like, keep in with.
Big Bag's so cautious. He's on like 25% throttle round here. Round what should have been flat out right-hander, he's on 50% throttle. Godzilla's bringing the gap down now, 7.9 to Alan.
7.7, yeah, he's rapidly gaining now.
It looks like it's time for wets. He's 24 seconds behind Blaine.
No, Blaine will still come right ahead. I think if everyone
Although
pits
he's only
now,
19 to Adam Lee. I think it's about 16 to 18 seconds for a pit stop round here.
it's
Obviously in
it's
the wet
20,
it'll be longer.
20 seconds. Safety car is around 16, 14.
Lembau backs out of
That
a moving
guy
dark
almost
storm.
just-
That guy, Alpine, they're all pitting. Blaze
Yeah, I
is in,
think
Hayes is in.
I think they were trying to undercut the top
Darkstorm's in.
guys.
Well, they've probably seen how much Godzilla's catching on them. Wet
Well,
tyres for Darkstorm.
Godzilla will
wet
be
tyres
feeding-
for Hayes.
Godzilla
Blaine
will be
penalty.
feeding everyone's
Acid spun.
engineer information
Yeah.
as well. And their
Hayes is
engineer will
almost
probably
spun coming out the
say
pit lane.
wet tire quicker because Godzilla is,
Well, the
is
engineer
now
was useless yesterday.
6.3. I know he was. I still
No, it's-
was my tyres or I'm on the right tyres. No, yeah, Winters looks good. No, put on the
More
wet.
yellow flags. Alan.
That's
Alan.
Lembo.
More acids for tyres in the pit lane after spinning on that last lap.
Oh no, what are both AlphaTauris going to do? They're right next to each other. Is this enough to do a double stack? I don't think it is. I think you need like
It's,
6,
I think
7
it's bigger
seconds.
than what it was last time. Last time Adam Lee had to stack with Blaine.
Oh, he doesn't
But
pit
they
anyway.
Pit even. Blaine doesn't. Adam Lee doesn't. Big Bag
I
doesn't.
don't. I think they just
Ooh,
want
Adam Lee
to
almost
go
lost
to the
it.
end.
Where we saw, yes, oh,
As
that
now
guy
Godzilla is.
jumped across the chicane again. That's the third time we've seen that guy cut the chicane. Lembau's in. But yeah, we saw yesterday none of the top 3 or 4 wanted to pit yesterday for the wets. Which of course in the end kind of came back
Just
to
look
bite
how close Godzilla is to Alan now.
2 laps ago it was 9 seconds.
He
Scopes is
struggling.
retired. Coming out of the
Safety car.
final chicane and safety car, and this is going to be the perfect opportunity for those who haven't pitted for wet to pit. Alan, that guy, Big Bag, Adam, Liam, Lane. I think they've all got the massive delta as well. Yeah, everyone's speeding under the safety car. Xhaka and Halo both have drive-through penalties. So that's their race pretty much done, unless there's another safety car after this, which I wouldn't bet against.
This is going to be tight between Godzilla and Blaine. 20.7
Godzilla's-
seconds.
Xhaka's sped in the safety car for a second time. Xhaka's now got 2 drive-throughs. So that really is Xhaka's race over.
What do penalties look like? So we got that guy's gone 6 and Adam Lee's on 9. The top Blaine and Big Bang on 3.
Big Bag stays out, Adam Lee stays out, and Blaine. That guy pits though. So yeah, it's an exact replay of yesterday, although a bit earlier on. Alan speeds under the pit lane, under the safety car, as he pits. That's Alan's race done for. In the special Ferrari livery car. Yeah, that guy's gonna stay out P5.
Well, they're about to find out. Oh, and we're about to find out the difference between the wets and inters after this restart.
Yeah, we've got an exact replay of yesterday, yeah. Although earlier on, yesterday
we
was
have
like
more
lap
laps.
33 when it
Yeah,
happened,
we have
yeah.
more laps.
But yeah, it's the same as yesterday. The top 3 all on inters, everyone else on wet tyres.
Well, if I was Godzilla right now, I'll be looking at my left-hand screen, seeing that I have no penalties, and knowing that there's 2 guys ahead of me that has penalties and 2 guys behind me that has penalties. I wouldn't be bothered. I would honestly be like having a smile on my face, knowing I've stayed out of track limits. I've done what I needed to do, and I'm on the right tyre. which the Red Bull powertrain cars, as Adam Lee is now dived in.
Yeah, he's going to drop to like P6 or 7 now. Because of leaving it late.
Yeah, he'll be P6. It would come out ahead just, I think, of Alan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll come out way ahead. Godzilla though does have considerably more worn tyres than everyone else as well. We saw yesterday how much better brand new wets were than the very old wets and inters.
Yeah, I like how the safety car doesn't even have to activate its wipers to go through this rain. It's just like, nah, I don't need it. Just powers through.
It's Bert Mylander, he's amazing.
I'm sure these visors that these drivers are wearing you will just see spots on their screen.
Yeah, top 2 on inters, everyone else on a wet. Safety cars are going to be out for another lap. So we're going to have about a 7 or 8 lap sprint race. Where the top 2 are on perhaps the slower intermediates. Although Big Bag's just got it all wrong by himself under the safety car, cutting that chicane. People want to put their predictions for how this 6 lap sprint race is going to end up. See if
You know what my
anyone gets it
predictions
right
are?
at all. Another safety car.
No. So,
Oh, Big Bag spun it under the safety car.
um,
And
Does
now
that-
that's only 1 person on the intermediates.
please don't tell me that gives them the ignoring yellow flags thing. Guessing not,
No,
because he has spun.
Big Bag is ghosted.
But yeah, I think it's going to be Godzilla, that guy. And let me see, I need to see penalties.
It's everyone versus
And
Blade
Hayes,
now.
I think. For the penalties, I think that's going to be a podium.
Yeah, Big Bag's got to pray that he doesn't catch. Well, he's got to tactically not catch the safety car, which I think he's doing. If he doesn't, oh no, safety car's in this lap, whatever. So that's not what Big Bag would have wanted.
But he'll catch him up, but
Yeah, but he would have been hoping to be able to be able to pit
yeah.
for wet tyres, being that he's now at the back. So it's Blaine on intermediates versus everyone else on wets.
As he's not letting the safety car really go, it's Blaine.
Right, he's trying to warm up his tyres, so he doesn't want to go too slow.
Then he risks himself to delta on the exit because of the limiter thing.
Xhaka gets a penalty. Alan serves his drive-through penalty now. Halo and Xhaka also have a drive-through as well. I think Xhaka has 2. Yeah, Blaine has no traction. Here comes Godzilla. Godzilla's struggling as well. Now here comes the Godzilla wet traction. Side by side through the chicane. Blaine's taken the Vettel route.
Would have
All of them lifting. Here comes Adam Lee.
Oh.
That guy's hit the back of Blaine. And
What has
that
happened?
guy's just completely cut across the grass. Godzilla's down to P5.
What?
Adam Lee's gone from 5th to 1st on this safety car restart. Drastic Blaze 6th to 2nd. Yeah, this has been a
What has
chaotic
happened?
restart, like we said.
Yeah,
This is
what?
why you don't have people on intermediates at the front when they're on, when it's wet. Here comes Godzilla around the outside of Blaine. Xhaka's in the wall.
Yeah, fully into the wall. That's probably going to cause another
No front
safety
wing.
car. Oh god, they're
Blaine
going to do
has no
free
traction
wide.
at
They're
all.
going to do free wide.
Here comes
They're going to do
Godzilla.
free wide. They aren't
And
going
that
to do
guy.
free wide. It's going to be too wide. No, it's almost front. No,
Blaine's
too wide.
got a pit. Yep, Blaine pits.
So what happened to that? What happened at turn 7? What made Godzilla lose out to 5 places?
Godzilla and Blaine were both lifting so much. Xhaka's retired in the pit lane because he had no front wing and has 2 drive-through penalties. But yeah, Godzilla and Blaine going too wide through what normally the flat-out right-hander.
Godzilla lost it.
And as I say, that Godzilla's in the wall again. Is that guy? That guy, he's almost lost it. Here comes Darkstorm past him.
Hayes can win this race.
But yeah, it was all chaos because they were both lifting so much for the right-hander of...
So Adam Lee's got...
here comes that guy dive bombing Darkstorm.
Adam Lee's got 12 seconds of penalties.
And is leaving.
Yeah. So
Big Bag's still on the intermediates, but...
as it stands, if it finishes like this, Hayes wins the race.
And Hayes is down in P5.
Yeah.
Lembal's done a
but we
5
still got
stopper
5
so
laps
far.
to go, so there could be she could get a penalty herself. But as it stands, she can win the race.
No, Blaze has only got 3 seconds now, so
Oh,
Hayes
yeah.
is going to win.
Never mind. She was a bad exit.
Hayes is outside of 3
Yeah.
seconds. Lembao looking to try and get the move on Hayes as well.
I mean, they could pick up penalties still.
Oh yeah, anything can still happen. There can still be another safety car if it's this lap,
And they're all lifting.
or next lap.
They're all being cautious. So one that's not
Moment,
being as...
championship leader Blaine's only picking up 1 point. That guy is picking up,
15.
well, yeah,
don't.
He'll stay P3 after penalties because he'll gain Adam Lee at the moment and lose out to Hayes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that guy needs a good result here as well. 3 DNFs in a row. Whereas Blaine's picked up a victory.
Out of all this, who has...
I think 2 victories.
Scopes has the fastest lap.
podium. Yeah, so no fastest lap point for anyone.
Nope. Unless, well, if
Scopes
they
of
were...
course did that on like lap 3 on those fresh mediums.
Yep, so no one will...
Lembao pushing Hayes round, no ERS. And we know Hayes is rapping in a straight line with the fish helmet. The fish skills have got to gain an extra like 5 horsepower.
Well, if you put it this way, if Blaze spins, then it's Hayes' win. So, oh, she's almost spun herself.
Lembao did as well.
So, I don't know if it'll be the McLaren pit crew on their feet waiting for Blaze to go.
I don't think Blaze has won a race since... Oh, Alan spun. I don't think Blaze has won a race since Spain 2 seasons ago, which was in the wet. In which I bottled the race.
Well, it'd be interesting to see what happened at that turn 5, because it seemed like someone absolutely killed Bane.
Oh, that's some nice lag on Lembao again. Well, that guy completely got his braking wrong for it. He then cut across the grass. Adam Lee managed to avoid everyone and just go through, and the same with Blaze.
But talk about that guy, he just went almost straight on at turn 1.
It's about the 4th time. That guy now gets another penalty, as does Darkstorm. They're both on 9 seconds.
Yeah, so this is now Lembao, Hayes, and maybe Godzilla has got it up there. Has jumped those two.
Remember, I just can't find the way past Hayes because Hayes is so quick in the straight line. So slippery like a fish in the straight line.
Hayes is 10 seconds behind Adam Lee.
Hayes is at risk of losing P2. Darkstorm almost got past that guy into the hairpin, but he's got a terrible exit from it.
I think he almost ran into his teammate with that guy.
Nope. Big Bag and Quadzilla. Big Bag's still on intermediates.
Oh god.
His pace to Lembao stayed the same. It's still 5.5 seconds, which it was a couple of laps ago. Lembao another penalty. I think it's drying up here again.
Probably is. It
Big
does
Bag
look
looks
like
to be the quickest man on track on those intermediates.
Oh, his Blaze has gone into the wall. No front wing for Blaze.
Now he's going to have to do 2 laps. Hayes has done it as well. Hayes did the exact same thing. Hayes is missing an end plate. And that's the podium gone for Hayes. And the victory for Blaze.
As it stands, Adam Lee could still win this race.
Adam Lee's going to win the race with 12 seconds of pen.
Yes, because freaking Lenbao is nowhere near. Hayes is 15 seconds off it. Yeah, Jurassic Blaze is
Jurassic
8
Blaze
seconds.
is about to get past Darkstorm here with no front wing. Although Blaze is going to do the final lap with no front wing at all.
The only person that can actually knock off Adam Lee off that top spot is Blaze. But he is now outside of it now, he's not going to do it.
Yep, 9.3.
Yeah, including his 3 seconds, which puts him on to 12.4. So no, he's out of it. So Adam Lee, has he done anything right today? He stayed out of trouble when that incident happened.
Well, yeah, he went up from P5 to P1 on the restart.
Even with 9 seconds, he doesn't seem to phase him. Or 12 seconds of pens.
Big Bag gonna try and look for the move on Hayes. Hayes has damage, of course. But he has got a penalty compared to Hayes doesn't. Big Bag sends it.
There's Adam Lee.
He gets a better exit on those intermediates, but oh!
Why has he done that?
Adam Lee almost bins it with 100 meters to go, but he will win the race.
Yeah, he will win
Wait
this.
for penalties.
Yeah, he wins.
Jurassic Blaze goes up to P2 with no front wing at all for the final 2 laps. Big Bag and Hayes still gets P5.
So yeah,
Alpine podium.
Adam
It's been
Lee.
a long time since I've seen Blaze on the podium.
12 seconds
I
of
wonder
pens and he's done it. Oh no.
But yeah, Adam Lee wins the race with 12 seconds. Blaze with no front wing comes P2 because of having no pens. Oh no, 3 seconds it was. No, was it none? Or 3 seconds?
Who?
Blaze.
He had 3 seconds. And then
Yeah.
his team had 9.
9 seconds for that guy and for
Another 9 seconds for Darkstorm.
Darkstorm, yeah. who come P3 and 4, and it's suddenly dry and sunny in the background
God, I love this
of
game.
the results.
Is the podium dry?
We'll soon find out. I know because I skipped it.
Yeah, no, all good.
So yeah, that's the top 10. 11 finishes in the end. Of course, Alan had that drive through. Then we'll get the top 3 in the party. I think that's Adam Lee's second win of the season as well, potentially.
I'm surprised
So
he's.
yeah, for the championship, Blaine only gets 2 points, whilst that guy gets 15. Oh yeah, and I've remembered that Blaze has no mic, as he's reminded me. That guy joined and then left the party. Is anyone gonna join the interview? Oh, here comes Adam Lee.
I'll try and invite that guy again. Oh, he's gone off. Last seen 1 minute ago at home. He's gone. He's had enough.
Wow. I only have one interview today then.
I'll invite him anyway, but I don't think he'll join because it's last seen 1 minute ago.
Hello.
That was Blaze's first podium since the 14th of May, it seems like.
Yeah, I think it's just one guy we're interviewing today.
Do you want to take it?
Yeah, we can both ask him questions, I guess.
There we go, yeah. We can have an extra long winning interview.
So then, yeah, so we're going as the only race winner has joined the party for this interview, so we'll interview. How does it feel winning a race with 12 seconds of penalties, first of all?
Shocked to be honest.
I mean,
To
was you expecting to lose it, or were you still pushing, trying to gain the gaps you needed?
be honest, I've come here and it's bad track for me, but I was just pushing all of the time, like try and get as far up as possible. And yeah, don't know what happened, but I see Blaze was behind, and he was the only one that could win, I think, in the last like 3 laps. And I don't know what
Blaze
happened
and
to him.
Hayes could have won, but they're both the first right. They both put too much power on and then lost it. So yeah, so that kind of
Lucky for them.
gave you a buffer. But yeah, talk us through how you were how that incident was that happened ahead of you that made you jump like 3 cars in one corner.
Yeah, I see my teammate up the road, and I knew he was on the inters, so I knew he'd struggle. I was hoping, like, I wasn't thinking it would be that easy, to be honest, but I see him pull over to the right and kind of help me, like, but yeah, I just moved to the left and went round all the outside of all of them, and yeah, that's when I started to build the gap.
Oh, yeah, it was a good move that gave you the lead, and pretty much yeah, just saw you cruise off in the distance. No one could really match it, or had well, you had loads of penalties, so I think you know people were surprised that you actually kept it as well. But I mean, it's a solid drive. You managed to win a race on 12 seconds of penalties.
And a 5 second pit stop as well.
Oh, there you go.
And started from P11, I think, P12.
Yeah. P12
Yeah.
qualifying.
But yeah, all in all,
And of course,
it wasn't a great race for me. It was lucky, to be honest. But yeah, it's good to be here. And
Well, F1's a lucky sport. I mean, it's anything can happen in the world of F1. You just gotta take the opportunity on both hands, and just run with it. And that's what you did.
yep.
yeah, and of course, you are P3 in the championship. Blaine only getting 2 points here today as well. Do you think you can still go into the title fight?
Yeah, it's definitely on my mind. I know I can challenge because I've got my two worst tracks out of the way, like Monaco and here. But it's literally from now until the end of the season. I love all the tracks. So yeah,
So yeah. So it looks like we could have exciting three-way battle going on for the title
Is it
going forwards.
does that mean there's no team orders now for AlphaTauri?
well, nah, still team orders, but my way, not his. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. If he's like well up the road and faster than me, I'll move out of the way clearly for him and let him go. If it comes down
Yeah,
to
just
one
don't.
race and like it's me and him fighting, then yeah, I'm not gonna pull
Yeah,
over.
just don't have the bad chaos for Gasly and Hartley hand.
Or Rosberg and Hamilton.
Yeah.
But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the Division 3 race for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. And we'll be back next week for the Silverstone Grand Prix in Division 3 as Formula 1 heads to the home of motorsport. And then, but we've got more Canadian action later today. In about an hour's time, you've got Division 4. Tomorrow at 7, you've got the McEwen division. And then on Monday at 7, you've got Division 1 as well. So hopefully you can all join us later in the week.